Back to the Zeno. Now that Hayes has rejoined your party, you'll be able to blade switch. When a team contains 2 blades, performing a blade switch while exploring or in battle lets you select which of the blades will participate in the action. You can perform a blade switch by pressing left. In battle, the technique comes with a cooldown timer, so you won't be able to use it in quick succession. I see, because the blade that you have equipped doesn't just exist in a vacuum in this one. They are actively performing arts. Okay. By combining Vanguard switching and blade switching, you can choose the battle participants to suit your playstyle or as the situation requires. So now, yeah, I can switch between Jin and Hayes here. Bam, there's Hayes. And there's Jin. And hold on, there's Hayes. Now, you're not going to believe this, but there's Jin. And easy as that, there's Hayes. Hey, Vader Gamer Paul.
You have one other person out at a time?
It appears to be such, but that's the way it was in the base game, too. You have a driver and you have a blade, but you can't have a driver running around with, like, 6 blades.
Wait, Hayes is a blade, too?
Yes.
Oh. Huh. It's really hard to tell who's a blade and who's a person.
Here's a pretty easy way to do it. Aside from context clues in the story, take a good long look at Adam's chainmailed chest right there. Absorb its musculature and notice its distinct lack of any features aside from how chiseled it is.
Okay.
Now look at Mithra's chest and try to ignore the big swollen balloons. And look at the thing that's right on her collarbone. Mithra, don't crouch away from the camera. Jesus, I'm trying to show off your titties. I mean, core crystal. Right there, that little green thing. Now, here, right here, there's Hayes. Notice any similarity between the two.
Waiting for stream delay. Ah, okay, so if there's a glowing blue rock around their chest, that's probably...
Blades,
or not blue rock, but
blades have
rock
core
in
crystals.
general.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. Jin is kind of unique. He has this little metal grating thing over his chest. However, that's not where his crystal is anyways. Jin has a blue rock in the center of his forehead. That's his crystal.
Is that why he wears a mask?
It might be to protect it. I'm not entirely sure why he wears the mask. I haven't seen a direct reason for it yet, but he does, and there seems to be a reason for it. Alright, let's stop in at camp, do some chatting. Maybe craft some things. See, this is what I like. Well, this is one reason why I like this idea of a camp. Because who's around the camp is gonna grow. Lady Laura, your mother is safe and sound at Torgoth Village. That's at the Gormati border, I believe. That's right, we can make our way via the ferry from Yanchik Harbor. I guess we need to stop chewing the fat and head out to Gormot. Stop lily-gagging around at the fire here and go. Go to the other continent. I may be humoring you here, but be aware that we're still chasing down the Destroyer of Worlds. Okay, so all of your party members have craftables? We have more cards here? We got Laura looking like just sort of derpy and happy with charm making. Jin with a knife, home cooking.
Yeah.
Hayes is just like, I don't, this is hard, with talisman making. Adam says replica artifact making. Create craft precious items that come in handy while exploring. These are not pouch items. That means that they're not consumables. That's excellent. He's just like, look at this clay pot. This is a good clay pot. And Mithra has creative cuisine, a pot with a tentacle, and it's smoking. And looking way too damn proud of it.
Time to get cooking. I'm kind of excited.
Don't be excited with your creative cuisine. Whole Oopa in a bun. Oh my god, these names. And Oopa is one of the animals that we've killed. It's just a whole Oopa in a bun. Sweet Ferris Dumplings, Chaos Stralu, Pureed Sculpin Parfait. Those are scorpions.
Inconceivable pudding. That one's my favorite. That one is my favorite.
Spicy scorpion cookie. Inconceivable pudding, which has cranberries, bananas, mint fish, and beast meat in it.
That one is my favorite. I like that one.
And grizzly mill fuel.
I would eat an inconceivable pudding purely off of the name. I don't know what the fuck you put in it.
These are the best! Ah! I can't make any of it. Alright.
Stitch by stitch.
So, Haze
And careful now.
crafts pouch items and increase your battle capabilities. Special recharge. That's what these are good at. Soothing talisman. I can make one. Why not?
I've made it with love.
And then Adam. Replica.
Time to roll up the old sleeves.
Increases item drop collection range by 50 centimeters. Oh my god, these aren't equipables. These, oh my god, yes, these take priority. These are the, like, permanent passive buffs. In the base game, you get these by, like, buying out entire shops of stuff and, like, becoming their owner. This is fantastic, but they all
automatically.
Yeah.
Well, not automatically, but you have to craft them.
You have to work for them in the base game, but here you have to craft them, and I don't have, like, anywhere near enough to make any of it. Aside from this thing, I need Camille Mains.
Glutton's mask.
I need Camille Mains to do that. Yeah, so first thing, every time I stop in here, all of those pouch items take a backseat to permanent passive upgrades. Hell yes. Alright, cool. So, here's another thing, though. Now that I have multiple characters. Oh, I can't switch who I'm actually running around with. That's what I wanted to try to do. See if I could run around with Adam instead. But it doesn't look like that's an option they give me here. You gotta stick with Laura. So you can't actually fight as Adam and Mithra in this one. You have to fight with Laura and her blades. That's what this means. Okay. So I've currently got fire, ice, wind, and then lightning and light on me. I wonder how the elemental combos are going to work like this. I'll have to keep going and see. But first, let's check out Haze. Weapon modification. Oh, I can put a chip down. So I can increase somebody's combat capabilities. Although adding it to Mithra's doesn't do anything. So I can give Haze some more auto attack and a little less block, or I can give Jin a bunch more auto attack and a crazy higher crit rate. That goes to you. Wildflower Nodachi. Okay. Ox cores. We got a bunch more. No, all we have is sunlight eyes. Nothing but sunlight eyes. Everybody can see better in the light. Sure, why not? And then affinity chart. Oh god, Mithra. Oh, I'm used to seeing this totally unlocked. Damn it, this sucks.
Gotta start from scratch.
Ah.
All over again.
Oh, this sucks. Alright, but, and Haze also has a chart. I need to defeat a Salsh Rogol at Unkar's Trail, or open treasure troves. Okay, cool. So Haze will get Keen Eye, she has Manipulate Ether, that's her own special one, and eventually she'll get Forestry. Whereas Mithra has Girls Talk, a power Mithra discovered through human interaction. It's not that useful, and I don't know what it takes to unlock it, and it's at level 5. She's also got Focus and Power of Light. Okay, well, until I start unlocking more rungs, there's not a whole lot of point in exploring through here. Although I should use some pouch items from the meat category. That'll increase Jin's mineralogy, and I can do that right now. So do I have any meats? Pouch. Pouch. I do not. Cool. Alright, accessories. Do I have anything more to perhaps put on Adam? Because you have 3 slots. Electro Greatsword increases critical hit rate by 5, and I've got Rush Hour for canceling. It might be good for AI to get that. And then rigid vest for more HP. Sure. I don't think I have a tank yet. Mithra's not a tank blade. So, why do you have a switch art? Can't wait for Mithra. Have fun. Are you out of here, Paul? If so, bye. If not, I already am. Thanks for the well wishes anyway.
I think he was talking about the skill tree, unlocking all that stuff again.
Maybe. Oh, okay, so I also have weapon points here, which I can spend on increasing my blade's combat capabilities. Although everybody has fucking, like, 2 categories of them now, so... Oh, Christ. Oh, there's so many upgrades that need doing. Okay, so... On the bonus side of things, it looks like I'm not actually going to get to change which arts I have equipped. Everybody just has their base 3, so I know I'm always getting benefit by upgrading it. Talent art. Reduces own HP. Right, that's the thing that just happens when they are existing on the side. No requirements and talent. So Adams is when own HP is at 30% or higher, reduce own HP by 25% of maximum to extend target driver combo time. So when he's got 30% more or more HP, he'll cut his own HP by 25% of his maximum, which might put him at 5% to extend combos. And I don't know if I can control... That's the thing. I don't know how... I need to learn more before I start trying to dissect everything. For now, I'm just going to spend my points and move on. Path of Thorns. Yes, let's upgrade that.
Watch for this one later.
Hungry Snake is, increases... No, it's not a chance of a small HP potion. It just does more. Alright, well then that too.
It takes time and effort to get this good.
Oh, fuck. She's got rearguard arts too. That's what it is. You gotta spend your weapon points on 6 arts for every character. Oy, okay, so Adam. Fury Wave reduces 20% of aggro towards the user upon landing a hit and increases damage dealt to toppled end. That's good.
When you've got it, you've got it.
You've gotta hurt things that are down. And then for your Vanguard arts, launch, blow down, increase damage dealt from the front. Okay, that's gonna be good.
When you've got it, you've got it.
And then blowdown art, sure.
When you've got it, you've got it.
Okay. Blades. I need to upgrade your stuff. Enhance the arts. Jin, you've got chill stroke, damage dealt from the back, damage ratio, none, 50% chance to win null defense. Sure, that one.
Polished to a high shine.
And then Snow Blast.
Tempered by discipline.
As for rear guard, I can't upgrade any of those. Haze. I don't know how you're going to be to fight with. You've got Mighty Gust, which is knockback. Swift Gale restores 10% of HP of damage dealt when an art connects. So is that a buff? I don't know. When all arts are fully charged, reduce own arts recharge to 0 and stop enemies from acting for 5 seconds. Wait. When all arts are fully charged, reduce own arts recharge to 0. I don't know if that means that she gets like a special effect for 5 sec. Oh, that's what it is. When she charges up I think this is what it is. When she charges up everything, enemies can't act and my own arts get immediate recharge for 5 seconds. That's crazy good. And then she's just got a straight up party heal. That's going to be valuable. Yes, get that.
I'll keep giving it my all.
She looked like a healer type character with that staff.
Mm-hmm. Lowers enemy ether defenses. Adds a 70% chance of dealing a guard annulling attack. And cancels debuffs from enemies. Oh god, but that's got a recharge of like 40 attacks. Well, it's a rear guard, so it's passive, and I'd rather have that be as short as possible.
It would appear I'm stronger.
Okay, and then Mithra, lastly, Ray of Punishment, increase damage to toppled enemies, increase crit damage by 40%! Ah! And Photon Edge, which is just a circle hit. Ooh, Glimpse of the Future. Condition is when becoming incapacitated in battle. The effect is evade a fixed number of subsequent enemy attacks affects the whole party.
Ooh.
So when Mithra is a vanguard and she goes down for any reason, everybody else just becomes unhittable for a while. A nice,
are you
like,
able to upgrade those, or
no,
is
the
that
talent
just-
the talent art is new. This wasn't in the base game, but it's just like a buff that comes with this character when they are in combat.
Okay.
And yeah, Jin's Vanguard art is when character has recoverable HP, it consumes own recoverable HP to boost attack, accuracy, evasion, and speed for 30 seconds. I don't know if I like this one. Because I don't know if I can change, but it's like when I have been hurt and I have recoverable HP, I can cut that. Or sorry, it seems like a passive, so it just cuts it, which gives me big combat boosts. But I can't recover it by switching out anymore. I don't know. I don't know. Let's just spend some shit on Mithra. Rearguard Arts is Spectral Halo, increases critical hit rate as a buff, Radiance Bomb, and boosts Arts recharge from auto attack. That's another buff. Blinding Flash. I like the buffs. I like passive buffs
More
that the
power for me.
computer is able to use, so I'm just going to spend it on those.
No one is hurting my friends.
But then I also have another one, so... Topple enemies, yeah.
More power for me.
Cool. Good. Moving on. Just drop everything for a while. I'll spend some more time later. I've already equipped everybody with everything that is needed. Should I go back and try to... Was there anything back here that I needed? Well, there's this. Crimson Slate piece. These slates, they're going to be a thing. I'm sure of it.
This is becoming addictive.
Yeah, it's really weird to me that I can't control Adam in the field. Green Barrel.
You're coming with
You
me.
can't change your
treasure.
team in the menu?
Well, like, Adam's with me, but I can't actively run around as him. That was set up with the X button in the base game, but it's not an option on this menu. All I can do is switch Vanguard. Maybe it's an option they'll give to me later. I don't know.
You're coming with me, treasure. The suspense is killing
that
me.
is weird. Yeah.
Bunch of red pollen orbs. Okay. I'm gonna jot these down because if there was a thing in the base game that allowed you to fill out affinity charts rather easily, but I don't think I'm gonna have access to that in this DLC. So I need to jot down the actual, like, names of things that I need to watch out for to make sure that I kill them. Because it's pretty easy to just, like, not kill the amount of things that you needed to unlock a affinity chart thing. So right now, I need to kill Arlo Copybuzz. Arlo Copybuzz. And nothing else for Jin. Hayes needs a Salsh Rogel. And Mithra needs Caliber Scorpox. Okay, cool. We'll set that over here. Okay. Nope, that's not on the list. Salsh Rogel, that's on the list. Bam, you're going down. I accidentally hit my TV's menu. Okay, now it's down. Salsh Rogel, where are you? You, over here. Oh, you are gonna die, you little flying motherfucker. Get down from there. Get down. Stop. He just does not want to, like, be around where I can target him.
Stop chasing me. I know you're going to murder me.
Come back, Sol Shrogel.
Ready to put another win under our belts?
Believe me, they won't know what hit them.
You're going down. I have like a party of 210 levels now. You only got a shot in hell.
I'm sure now we'll fight better.
The winds arrive.
Bam, dead.
That was nice and easy.
And Hayes gets
That
headwind.
wasn't anything to write home about.
Easy as that. Go back over here and see what it actually does.
You can rely on me to aid you.
Reduces party damage taken by 10% at max affinity. That's pretty good. All right, cool. Well,
Uh-oh. I think we've been spotted.
cross that off. Also, now there's more wolves after me, so I'm gonna kill these guys pretty quick and then I'll move on. See if we can get some more story stuff going and not get so hung up in the details just yet. There will be time later to get hung up in beats. Once we get like a full rockin' and rollin' party and stuff.
I like how this game does the skills. It's also, not only is it automatic, which is a lot more convenient, but I like how it's organized.
We are ready
Where
to
it's
sell.
Time for one last push.
it like paces itself well. Like it gives you opportunities for all these abilities when you hit a certain trust point, but it also like makes sure you still have to do those other tasks to unlock the specific skills, so you're not just unlocking a row of abilities all at once.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Aren't
It's
we
like
intrepid?
a lot of them are things that you will just that will just happen naturally. But if you want to grow your blade to the maximum potential, there's a few tasks that you need to hunt down too. Also, can I just point out, fucking Laura's run cycle here? She just looks like an 11-year-old just skipping off to the ice cream parlor. She's so happy.
Do we still have Mikhail, by the way?
He's kicking around with us somewhere.
He hasn't done much plot-wise since we adopted him.
He exists, alright? He's a very quiet child. Who's ready for drug dealing? What do you mean completely BS? Are you talking about the red
Aren't
pollen
we
orbs that I
intrepid?
picked up that are not at all a terrible narcotic in the world of Xenoblade, I swear?
It's like Cave Story and the red flowers.
The mechanism look ancient. There's nothing here for us now. This large old machine. Alright, cool. I guess we will pick that apart later. Treasure trove.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Grand Arbor Ward. I'll figure that out later. Hey, giant fish.
So since we have Haze out instead of Jin, does that mean we still don't get his mine ability or whatever it was?
I'll figure that out when I hit my first mineralogy point.
This is becoming addictive.
Because, like, I'm not sure how they're going to change it with this. Since, now that you make me think about it, you might be right. I might not have the ability to set
This is
blades
becoming addictive.
the way that I do in the base game, because this is just like a side story. They might just give me a small selection that I always have available. Oh, that's a big fish. Ionospheric Mitchell.
This is becoming addictive.
The skyfish.
Yeah. So, I'm just gonna really quickly... Oh, wait, there's a thing. What's this? Some kind of weird mist? Must be ether miasma. We should do something about this before it ends up blocking the way to the harbor. This wasn't here when I passed through before. It does seem to have sprung up fairly recently. Bother, this is the only way through to the harbor where the ship departs. And there are monsters too. Maybe the miasma attracted them somehow. Indeed, we should handle this before more of them show up. Just let me at that miasma. I'll blast it into next week. Yes, and everything in a quarter-mile radius while you're at it. What's the problem? Miasma's in the way, Mithra burns miasma, miasma's no longer in the way. Done. Mithra, the power you wield is undeniable, but all it takes is the slightest misjudgment and we end up being no better than Malos. Sorry to interrupt, but I think Hayes' power should be able to disperse it too. Oh really? That would be very handy. Yes, I just need a moment of concentration. Do you think you could take care of the monsters for me? Say no more. Mithra, you're up. It seems like a ridiculously overcomplicated way to deal with things, but my driver's wish is my command. Hey, main story quest. What bars the way? Let's do it.
I'm certain it'll be worth it in the long
Just kill those ants. That's it. It's just ants.
Kill ants. Ants are dead.
All you need now is a giant ape with an electric guitar to show up out of nowhere. Yep.
Good.
You received a quest. Well done. Quests can be broadly divided into main story and regular quests. This one is a main story quest, which means it's required to progress through the game story. Its objective appears as a pink exclamation icon. Many people out in the world have troubles they'd appreciate your help with. These characters will have a blue question mark icon. Speak to them, they'll explain the situation. Resolving their issues will surely move them to reward you with a nice gift in return. Regular quests are not necessary to progress the game story and are marked with blue icons. Let's use Haze's powers to get rid of the ether miasma.
For a fight. Happy to oblige.
Here we go. Now they're going to explain talents. Each of your party characters has unique art that only they can use, called a talent art. If you meet the requirements for activating it, you can press right to do so. Okay, so it's actively called on. To check the conditions and effects of talent arts, visit the Enhanced Arts menu. Talent arts have very powerful attacks, but can come with significant downsides. Be sure to consider when and how to use them to get the most benefit. So Swallow's Flight halves my HP, but it increases my recovery charge rate. So bam. Bam. Attacking, healing your team, and other actions which your foes consider undesirable will make the characters performing them accrue a value called aggro. Aggro is accumulated individually by each team, and enemies will attack the team with the highest aggro. Try to manage your aggro so that teams with low HP or the ones with low defense values don't get targeted. Reining in attacks for a time is a useful technique. Right, so I just halved my HP to get that recovery charge. It wasn't valuable here, but it's good to know that I activate them intentionally. Well done. Now it's Haze's time to shine. Not so fast. Look, there's more ants. That wasn't all the monsters. The miasmas attracted more.
Oh my god, ants.
We can't
Who spilled all the sugar water?
We can't do our thing until they're all dealt with. Ugh, well that's lame. Lame it may be, but we can't give up now. Alright, fight more ants.
Spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige.
I also want to try fighting with Haze here, so as soon as I get the chance, I'm going to switch.
I'm feeling confident in our victory.
You read my mind.
The winds arise.
Oh! Getting your party to target the same thing as you is not a thing you can do in this game.
Feeling confident in our victory.
Count on it.
You read my mind.
So combat as a whole seems like it might change up a bit. Ah, fuck, I used the wrong move. I swapped to Jin instead of actually swapping who's fighting. We done yet?
So,
Seems like it. Haze, if you would. Right away. Alright, we'll do this and then you can ask your thing.
okay.
Titans, the great continents of all rest, are living beings, and one of the waste products they generate manifests as ether miasma. It tends to attract monsters. Removing it isn't the safest of occupations. It is, however, rewarding, as doing so unlocks a new collection point each time. Clearing away the miasma requires the right field skills. These can be acquired and improved by unlocking affinity charts.
The ether bends as I will it.
See? I knew you could do
Alright,
it.
cool. Bam. Ether miasma's gone. Look, over there. A purple one. There's so much ether around here. We're bound to find some nice stuff if we look around. So the abundance of ether must have been what made the miasma form in the first place. Indeed. Well, if we run into any more miasmas, I trust you'll do the honors, Haze. Of course, leave it to me. So glad you're with us. Otherwise, I'd be forced to rely on that loose cannon Mithra, right? Well, hey, I wasn't gonna say it, but I won't disagree. You've always been my only blade, so you don't have any experience of working together with other blades. That's my fault, but I'm sure that by traveling with Haze and Jin, you'll learn a lot about your own power. And that's a good thing, right? Way to lay expectations on me. I'll give this cooperation thing a go, but I'm not making any promises about learning anything from it. Jeez, she is such an antisocial bitch!
It's called a tsundere, I think it is.
Antisocial bitch, please.
A happy conclusion.
Sure, we'll go with that one.
Alright, what do you got?
Aren't we intrepid?
You were gonna ask a thing.
Oh, right. Oh, right. It was the thing about the little buttons off to the side during combat.
Okay.
Of your in the bottom left.
Yeah.
You have your
Aren't
character
we
on top,
intrepid?
and then the blades on bottom. What were the 2 buttons next to them in the combat?
The right side one was activating your talent art, which is the unique one to every character that I was just talking about. And the left side one is what switches which blade you have out.
Okay.
So I also have Haze equipped right now, but Jin still did his mineralogy thing, so that happens.
Gotcha.
Also, I know that this fish is really big and intimidating, but I don't know if you've yet noticed what's moving behind it.
Is that the wing of the thing you're on?
Yes, the wing of the Titan. I love this shit. It's like looking at the thing that you're walking on move. It's so cool.
If I had more lore context for these Titans, then I'd be more into it. But that's just because I haven't played any of the games.
Oh, I'm just talking
Aren't
about the
we
scale,
intrepid?
like the grandioseness of it. Disconnected from any lore situations.
That's true. It'd be cool if somebody like if Disney World had something like that, especially in that world of Pandora.
I'm gonna slowly try to increase my bitrate here because I've had no drops for a little while. I want to see if maybe it's gonna allow something with a decenter picture quality here. Hey, are you drivers? Then you've come just in time. You passed by that bridge coming here, right? I was headed for the Harad Hills that lie beyond, but then, well, some monsters came and settled there, and now I got a problem. Would you defeat them for me? The dunes are the only place where you can find sand of that color and composition. If I don't make the delivery in time, my father will surely get physical. Ugh, the less said of that, the better. I'm gonna run away now. Well, that was sudden. Are we gonna do anything about it? Personally, I do feel that ensuring Laura's happy reunion with her mother is our top priority, of course, but abandoning a person in need doesn't sit quite well with me either. If we extend a helping hand, we may receive assistance in return somewhere down the line. Yeah, it really is a conundrum. It's your choice, Laura. Yeah, we're with you, whatever you decide. Thanks, guys. Let me think a while. Quest, a simple errand, received.
I hope we'll be able to help.
The goodwill Laura and her friends create is known as community. New mechanic. The foundation of community is talking to the many and various inhabitants of Ulrest. Speak to a person, you'll learn their name, job, and location. You can always check this information by going to the community menu, talk to everyone you can, and expand your community. Resolve an issue that a person listed is struggling with, and they'll give you a token of their support. Collect a lot, the community will grow stronger. Raising the community level will cause more quests to become available. Spreading the community spirit lets Laura, Jin, and their allies make their mark on the world. Doing good is its own reward. And one more thing. The menu is automatically opened every time someone's info is added to the community screen. But that can be disabled by turning on the Skip Community Registration option. This option is recommended for people who want to build community quickly. Bam. New. Okay, cool. Kame is a gardener's son, has a quest for us. This is too much pressure for me. I can't take it. Ah! It's the best.
I blame gravity for that.
Oh yeah, we never
Even
found
the
out what
greatest
haste
warriors
says
have
off
to
the
watch
edge.
their step.
Oh my god, you're right.